Welcome to Corey's Conscious Living.
Hello, my favourite friend. If you haven't joined Cat Club yet, please talk to your mum, your dad, your guardians, your grandparents, whoever it is that's in charge, and ask them if you can join the Cat Club. You'll get 3 exclusive Heidi, Cherry and Vaya stories every month on the 7th of the month. I hope you can join and become part of the family. Namaste, my little friend. Enjoy your story. Are you ready to meditate with Corey? Are you ready to be still and quiet? So quiet, so that you can relax your body and let go of your busy day. It's time to listen to a meditation story. Heidi, Cherry and Vaya were getting ready for bed. They'd been hanging out at the park all day with some of their bestest friends, Alina, Leo and Saren. When they were hanging out with the kids had told them that sometimes they were frightened to go to bed. Cherry couldn't understand this concept. I just don't get it. I don't get it. You know, if there's any monsters in my room, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to biff them. I'm going to biff them. I'm going to bash them. I'm going to kick them. I'm going to do whatever I can to get them monsters out of my room. And I'm not going to stand for anything because I'm so smart and I'm so brave and I don't get bullied by anybody. I'm not going to let some silly monster scare me before I go to bed. No way, Jose. I mean, I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. Heidi said, can't you think of something that you're scared of? Think of that. Try that. Think of something that you're scared of. Cherry said, slime. Slime. Yeah, that's right. Slime. Heidi said, slime as in children's slime? That stuff they play with? Vaya said, he thinks she must be talking about something else. Cherry said, no, I'm not. I've decided I'm scared of slime. I've tried it and it sticks in my paws and I don't like it. And then when it sticks in my paws, I get this really weird vision in my mind that there's some slime monster on my fur and it's gonna suck me up and chew me and eat me and swallow me and then do a really loud burp at the end of it. And I really don't like it. I've decided, yeah, slime. I'm scared of slime. Vaya tried not to giggle. Heidi was very serious. Well, right, okay, good. Now, take that fear that you have of slime and imagine you have that fear of some kind of monster under your bed. Oh, that's awful, said Cherry. See, said Heidi, that's exactly what the kids were talking about. Sometimes they get scared of going to bed because they think that there's a monster underneath their bed or in the closet or somebody's going to break in or something bad's going to happen, and then they start to worry and then they can't sleep and then they don't want to go to bed and then the parents get mad at them because they want to go to sleep and then they don't want to be upsetting the parents, so then they get sad and then they get upset and then they get even more, and then sometimes they might get angry because the parents are angry, and it just goes on and on and on. Cherry said, I get it. Now I get it. Thank you for that. Because sometimes you need to put yourself in somebody else's shoes, don't you? Because sometimes we just have these opinions. Like, I don't do that very often. But sometimes, you get stuck on your own opinion and you think you're the one that's only right and you think that everybody else is crack or crazy. And then, when someone else is different to you, you can't understand their differences. And then you're all judgmental. And then because you're so judgmental, you can't even hear the person, can you? Because you're so in your judgmental mind that you just judge, and you're not even listening. And then before you know it, you're being, what would you say? Heidi said, close-minded. Cherry said, yeah, that's it, close-minded, like a closed book or a closed fridge or a closed closet, or a closed, Vaya said, wardrobe? Cherry said, yeah, closed wardrobe. Yeah, you're just closed-minded. You're not giving the other person a chance, are you? So thank you for that, Heidi, for reminding me that I am so awesome. I'm so open-minded. I'm so empathical. Is that it? Is that the word, empathical? Heidi said, no, you mean empathic. That's when you can put yourself in someone else's shoes, or you can feel other people's feelings, or you can feel their emotions. And because you can feel them, you can understand them, and that makes you more compassionate and loving and caring in general, because then you can feel what other people are feeling and have more understanding. That's called empathy. You're empathic when you feel other people. That's me, said Cherry. Which obviously she wasn't, because 10 minutes ago she couldn't understand why Alina and Leo and Saren sometimes don't want to go to bed. But we'll keep that to ourselves because Cherry thinks she knows best, right? So yeah, that's me. I'm so empathic. I'm so spiritually inclined and in touch. And I'm so compassionate, caring and loving and kind. I can totally understand why the kids don't want to go to bed. So I'm going to tell them what I would do in that situation, right? Next time we see them, I'm going to say, kids, sit down, take a lesson from your Auntie Cherry. Sit down, listen to me and do as I say. In fact, do this. Put your hands on your knees and then you don't get like wandering hands. They do that in school sometimes, don't they? They tell you, keep your hands to yourself, don't they? So I'm going to do that. Kids, keep your hands to yourself and listen to me. I have a lesson on what to do when you go to bed at night and you're a bit scared. You have this thing that you do where you just bash them. Bash everything. You bash the monsters, you bash any shadows, you bash noises. Don't know how you'd do that, but you could. You could bash a noise, like you hear a noise and you go, hey, watch it you, I'm going to bash you. And then the noise will just go away because it'll be scared. And then you just like do self-defense. You do like martial arts and you teach the kids, if they don't know martial arts, you just go like this, wah, 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 and you just bash anything that moves. And then you protect yourself because you're in self-defense mode and no one messes to you. No one messes with you when you're in self-defense mode because you're just going to kill them. Well, that's a bit harsh. No, don't try and hurt anyone that much. No, just like a little bit, like a tap, like a tap in a really, like a place that's going to keep you safe and you can run away. Because that's what they say, don't they, in self-defense classes. Don't stay around for the danger. Don't stay around. Don't think that because you know a little bit of martial arts that you can just like get rid of all the predators. No, you don't stay that. You don't do that, do you, Heidi? Heidi said, no, you use your brains and you get out of dangerous situations. You don't think that you can fight people. No, that's right. Right, so even though I'm saying bash them, if you possibly can, have a little chat with the monster. Get out of the situation that's dangerous. Say, hey, monster, do you really need to be in my bedroom? I don't think you do right now, do you? I think you should leave my bedroom alone. Go to somebody else's bedroom. Heidi said, well, no, that's not very nice of you. Somebody else probably doesn't want that monster in the bedroom, do they? Said Cherry, good point. Yeah, no monster. Go back to where you live, in the drain, or in the plug hole, or like, on some dark cloud somewhere in the sky. Do that, will you? Please, thank you very much. And then if they don't listen, then you bash them. And then you bash them somewhere where it's like a self-defense mode. Like you poke their eyes so they can't see you. Or you smack them in the throat so that they can't breathe for a little bit. And then you run like the clappers. You run really, really fast. And you scream the whole time. Scream and scream and shout and shout. Help! Someone's attacking me! Help! Help! Call 911! Help! Help! If you're in England, call 999! Help! Somebody, do something! Call the police, call the FBI, call somebody with some self-defense kids' moves. Somebody bigger than you. Heidi said, if you can stay out of trouble and danger, that's the best possible thing, Cherry, rather than trying to do self-defense on people and things and monsters. Vaya said, yeah, me agrees. Me doesn't think I want to poke monsters in the eyes. They might be really slimy. I don't think I'd like that very much at all, Cherry. Cherry said, well, you see my point though, don't you? You see my point. That's what I would do with the kids. I would teach them to do that. Heidi said, well, what I would do is actually do a walk around the bedroom when they first go to bed. Check underneath the bed, check the wardrobe, check the places where they think that monsters might be hiding. They can do that with the parents if they want to as well, so they feel nice and safe. That might be a good idea. Vaya said, yeah, me likes that. And also, I would make friends with monsters. I would say, monster, what are you doing in my room? Do you need to be my friend? If you need to be my friend, I can be your friend because I'm a very, very nice friend. We could play dress up, we could do princesses, we can dance, we can sing, we can paint each other's nails, we can do hair, we can just hang out and have fun and be nice friends. Cherry said, oh, la-di-da, that would be really nice if monsters were your friends. Actually, it might work, Vaya, you never know. It might be a really good idea. It's worth a try, right? It's worth a try. Anyway, that's what I would tell my little friends. I would say, Elena, Leo, Saren, listen, don't be afraid of monsters. All right, that's it, end of story. And then they should just get over it, I think. That's being empathic. Don't you think? I mean, being empathic. Empathic? No, empathic. No. Empathy. Having, yeah, that. Yeah. I would do that. And then I would give him a hug. And I'd say, get to bed now and stop messing around. Yeah, that's it. I'd say, get to bed, read your books, listen to your stories. Get over it, kids. Get over it. All right? Stop worrying about silly things like monsters. Heidi said, well, all right then. Okay, you could do that. Cherry said, yeah, I know I can because I'm so awesome. I'm so awesome. And yes, that's the end of that. I'm tired. I'd like to go to bed. Should we do it? Come on, snuggle buddies. Let's get in our bed. That's already been checked for monsters. And go to sleep because it's time. I'd like to relax my little paws. I'd like to relax my tail. I'd like to relax my eyebrows and my whiskers and my belly and everything else that Corey makes us relax. Right? Are we good? Okay, we're good. All right. Good night. The cats all settled down, and it didn't take very long at all before they were fast asleep in their beds. The end.